Okay. Well, welcome to our BCS Viva speaking. Today it will be day 4, right? Day 4. Topic is relationship between your subject and first choice. Relationship between your subject and first choice. We would like to start with Shafiq first. Shafiq, are you ready to speak?
Yes, sir, I am ready.
Okay, start speaking. Relationship between your subject, your first choice and subject.
Thank you, sir. My discipline is chemistry, and my first choice is BCS Polish career. I'm answering.
Yeah.
As a student of chemistry, I can use my skill in investigating crime. For investigation, police needs to do forensic test, DNA test. Here, I can apply my academic knowledge, and I can interpret the result more accurately. Besides this, in evidence collection from crime scene such as blood, saliva, nails, hairs, footprint, fingerprints, etc., I can do this job accurately. I think as a student of chemistry, I do apply my technical knowledge better in dealing with various explosive drugs and firearms related cases. It's all, sir.
Well, what are the functions of deputy commissioner?
Functions of a deputy commissioner are to coordinate among the various officials of the JLA, to inaugurate or to organize various cultural programs like Science Mela, Digital Udumi Mela, various educative programs, etc.
Okay, can a deputy commissioner exercise judicial power?
Sorry, sir.
Can a deputy commissioner exercise judicial power?
I have to study. I don't know the answer.
Sir, before 2007, they exercise judicial power, but after 2007, they didn't.
Now they can't, but they can
They
something
can't.
probably. Judicial power means they may give imprisonment up to 3 years or 1 year.
2 years.
This is judicial power. This is surely judicial power, okay? But limited judicial power. They can exercise judicial power, but this has been limited.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Who coordinates the working of all the government officials within the district and looks after the law and order situation in the district. Question number 3. Who coordinates the working of all government officials within the district and looks after the law and order situation in the district? Surely DC, Deputy Commissioner. This is
DC.
Okay, yeah.
Sir, Deputy Commissioner.
Yeah. Who coordinates the working of all government officials within the district and looks after law and order situation in the district?
Sir, এটা মনে হয় district commissioner হবে।
Yeah, district commissioner. DC,
জেলা প্রশাসন।
DC, deputy commissioner. DC is also called district commissioner. No.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
And district magistrate, DM.
Yes, district magistrate. He's also district magistrate, district collectorate as well. Well, can a DC be called the district collector? Why or why not?
Yes, we can call ADC a district collector.
Why?
As he collect revenue, especially land revenue.
Okay. Well, what are the functions of the cabinet secretary?
Cabinet secretary is the head of the superior selection board. He coordinates various functions of prime minister. He define the activities of prime minister. He brief the activities given by the prime minister, etc.
Okay. What are the functions of the principal secretary? No. What are the functions? Cabinet secretary. You are talking about cabinet secretary is related to the prime minister's. No. Principal secretary is related to prime minister's office. Cabinet secretary is not related to prime minister's office. He coordinates activities of all the ministries. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah, this is the things. Okay, well, is there any difference between the cabinet secretary and principal secretary?
Yes, sir.
What are the differences?
Uh, cabinet secretary, principal secretary coordinates all the departments, and cabinet secretary define the activities of the government, and he briefs what the decisions are taken by the government.
Okay, who is the present cabinet secretary of Bangladesh?
Mr. Khandakar Anur Islam.
Okay, who is the present principal secretary of Bangladesh?
Sorry, he is selected today.
MD Tofazzol Hossein Mia.
Yeah, I'm Mostafa Hussain Mia.
Okay. Okay, now question to Shafiq Ahmed. You may ask questions. Shomon, Rachana, Pinky, Anisur Rahman. Start asking question to Shafiq Ahmed. He will answer your questions. You may ask as many as 10 to 12 questions. Any have joined? Okay, yeah. Okay.
Shafiq brother, I have some talk to you.
Raihan, come later. Later. After 5 minutes. Raihan, after 5 minutes. Okay, at first, BCS candidates first. Question. Rachana, question. Pinky, question. Sibbir, Anisur Rahman, question. Question to Shafiq.
Yes, I'm ready.
Brother, who is the chief protocol officer of the VIPs in district level?
He is NDC.
Meaning? NDC meaning?
One of ADCs are plays role as NDC.
Yes, okay.
He is the main protocol officer in a district.
Sir, NDC meaning Najarat Deputy Commissioner.
Yeah, yes.
How many in our constitution?
Sorry, again, please.
How many schedules in our constitution?
7. There are 7 schedules in our constitution.
Question limit to this topic. Question at first try to limit this. Okay. You must ask some question from Liberation War of Bangladesh that we discussed last class, and we may also ask question from Liberation War and functions of Deputy Commissioner, Principal Secretary, Cabinet Secretary. Questions should be limited to Liberation War, functions of DC, Cabinet Secretary, and Principal Secretary.
Okay, Shafiq bhai, how
Yes.
will you tackle the challenges that you may come across? Sir, প্রশ্নটা গেল কই?
While working.
While working.
While working, okay.
Okay. As in administration or as a police officer, where?
Any kind of office, any kind of work.
Yeah.
Okay, if unruly people come to me, at first I will try to make them understand the rules and regulations, that anyone cannot go behind the rules, and I as officer I have to maintain the rules, and if they can if I fail to make them understand, I will discuss it with my senior.
What is spoil system?
Sorry,
What
I do not know
is-
the answer.
Spoil system. Okay, anyone?
স্যার
What
আমি
is-
জানি স্যার কিন্তু বাংলায় বলতে পারবো কি
in
ইংরেজিতে
English, in
Okay,
English,
বলেন।
anyone in English, what is spoil system?
spoil system means sir the political body works in the government.
Is it spoil system? No.
Yes, sir. আমেরিকাতে স্যার এরকম আছে যে
In Bangladesh,
যারা
spoil system.
বাংলাদেশ স্যার আমেরিকাতে যারা নির্বাচিত হয় স্যার ওই দলেরই হচ্ছে যারা জনগণ তারা সরকারি বিভিন্ন দায়িত্ব পালন করে।
In Bangladesh, what is spoil system? Can anyone clear it?
Oh, sorry, sir. In Bangladesh, I don't know.
Pinky Rani Majumdar, spoil system.
I don't know, sir.
স্যার স্পয়েল সিস্টেম কি বাংলাদেশে আছে? এটা তো আমেরিকাতে আছে স্যার।
Isn't available in Bangladesh?
স্যার
তো এটা তো-
রাজনৈতিক নেতারা যখন প্রশাসনিক কাজকর্ম প্রভাব বিস্তার করার চেষ্টা করে সেটা স্পয়েল সিস্টেম না?
Spoil system. Spoil system means changes of policy as soon as the changes come in power, in political power. Changes of political system with the changes of government in political power. সরকার পরিবর্তনের সাথে সাথে নীতি পরিবর্তনের যে নিয়মগুলো আসলে spoil system. Well, okay.
স্যার বাংলাদেশে কি স্পয়েল সিস্টেম আছে?
হ্যাঁ অবশ্যই আছে। স্পয়েল সিস্টেম একটা গভর্নমেন্ট পরিবর্তন হতে অনেক কিছুই পরিবর্তন হয়ে যাচ্ছে, সেটাই তো স্পয়েল সিস্টেম।
স্যার মানে আমি
এখন-
জানতাম হচ্ছে
আওয়ামী লীগ
আমেরিকাতে
is in
এটা
power.
আছে
No,
স্যার।
Awami League is in power now. If BNP comes to power, there will be a lot of changes. This is called
স্যার,
spoil system.
যেমন স্যার আমি যেটা জানতাম যে আমেরিকাতে যেটা হয় সাপোজ এখন ডেমোক্রেট ক্ষমতায় আসছে তো যুগ্ম সচিব থেকে তদূর্ধ্ব যত পদ সব ডেমোক্রেটরা পাবে, আবার রিপাবলিকান যখন ক্ষমতায় আসবে তখন যুগ্ম সচিব থেকে যত পদ আছে উপরের সব রিপাবলিকানরা পাবে। এখানে কোনো গভর্নমেন্টের যে আমাদের যে সরকারি রিক্রুটমেন্ট সিস্টেম এরকম নাই, এটাকে স্পয়েল সিস্টেম বলে। এই আমেরিকাতে এটা আছে, এটা জানতাম স্যার।
Spoil system বাংলাটা এরকম। Okay, anyway, is okay, next question. Will the general people have easy access to your office, or you will make it difficult for them? Shafiq.
Yeah, of course, it will be available for everyone, for general people.
At times we hear the news of corruption in various departments of the government. What will you do to make your office corruption free?
I will take steps against corruption, and I will make it discuss with our colleagues, office staffs, that nobody can take bribes. And I will, if anyone take bribes, I will take steps against them.
Okay, thank you, Shafiq. You have presented well, but you could not answer some of the questions. Well,
yes.
now we'd like to go to Rachana. Rachana, are you ready to speak?
Yes, sir.
Okay, keep your video on and then start speaking. At first, a relationship between your subject and your first choice.
Sir, I'm not prepared actually. টপিকটা সম্পর্কে আমি জানতাম না যে আজকে টপিকটা আসলে
Okay,
কি।
so answer some questions, okay?
Yes,
Then
sir. Yes, sir.
answer some questions. Well, do you think you will have, what is your first choice? What is your first choice?
So my first choice is BCS administration.
Why is it your first choice?
Actually, sir, BCS administration is my dream job. I think in today's situation, it is most its social value is the most. And besides, as a woman, as we know, our country is not safe for every woman everywhere. I want to work for women after become a administrative officer.
You cannot be seen. Why? You may start your video on if possible.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Yeah. Okay. How will you tackle the challenges that you may come across while working? How?
Sir, what kind of challenges?
You will face a lot of challenges when you will work as a administrative officer. How will you tackle the challenges? If when you face new challenges, new type of challenges,
Like political pressure.
a lot of pressure may be there. Okay.
Okay.
How?
Okay. As an administrative officer, At first, what?
Well, next question. Who is the chief protocol officer of the BIPs in the district level?
Sir, deputy collector. Who is the chief?
Are you asking me question why? I have asked you this question.
Sir, actually, I am not prepared.
Okay, anyway. Well, can DC operate mobile code?
Yes, sir.
This can operate mobile code. Okay. What was DC office known during British period?
DC office known during British period. Collector's office.
Collector's office.
Yeah.
What is the difference between administration and management?
Sorry, sir.
Okay, difference between administration and management. Okay, can anyone help
Sir,
her? Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Administration is the bigger thing than management. Management is a part of administration, probably.
Okay, what's the difference?
Sir,
Yeah.
I think administration is the implement of the policies, and management is the coordination of different different government office.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. They make policies. Administration, that means they make policies. Okay. And management just implement the same with cooperation from the administration. Okay. And administration, that means leaders. Administrators means leaders. Leaders make policies for the country, for the department, for the organization. And management implement the same or manages or get things done by others or managing things. Okay. Well, is BCS admin cadre a dynamic cadre, Rachana?
Yes, sir.
Why do you think this is a dynamic cadre?
Because from BCS admin cadre, any administrative officer can alter his job with any ministry, any sector.
Okay. What are the differences between the cabinet and the council of ministers?
Sorry, sir.
Anyone can help her? Difference between cabinet and the council of ministers.
Sir, I think there is no difference, sir.
না
স্যার
স্যার আছে
ক্যাবিনেটটা হচ্ছে কয়েকজন বাছাইকৃত মন্ত্রী নিয়ে তৈরি হয়, আর কাউন্সিল অফ মিনিস্টার হচ্ছে সবগুলো মন্ত্রী নিয়ে, কিন্তু এটা ইংলিশে
মন্ত্রী
বলতে
পরিষদ
Yeah,
যেটা হ্যাঁ
yeah. Cabinet, okay. Cabinet means full ministers. Okay. In cabinet, there is no state ministers or deputy minister. But
or MP
if you say council of ministers, all ministers, including state ministers, deputy ministers are included there. Cabinet
member of the parliament also
no. Council of ministers, all the ministers, all ministers.
Yes,
Say,
sir.
if there are 60 ministers in our present government, then all the ministers are included in council of ministers. But cabinet minister on maybe 30, 25 or something like that. So probably how many cabinet ministers are there in our country at present? How
Sorry,
many?
sir.
Okay. Well, now some easy question to Rachana. Pinky Rani Mojumdar, you may ask 2 to 3 questions. Annie, you may ask 2 to 3 questions to Rachana.
Apo, why you want to be a BCS cadre?
Hello.
Hello, Apo. Did you hear me?
জি জি।
Why you want to be
Yes,
a BCS?
yes.
Why not others profession? Why BCS?
Because I think in today's situation, BCS cadre is the most respectful job. It's the most respectful job, I think.
Why do you think this is the most respectful job? It may be very challenging job as well.
Yes, it's challenging, but from this after become a BCS cadre, we
After
can
becoming
help people
a BCS cadre, you can help
directly.
directly.
People
Okay,
directly.
thank you,
We
Rachana.
can't. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll hear nicely or smartly from next class. We hope your presentation will be smarter from next class. Today your performance is poor. Well, now
Yes, sir.
Sibbir, are you ready?
স্যার আমার অনেকগুলা শীট নাই স্যার, হারাই গেছে স্যার, মিসিং। আমি স্যার প্রিপারেশন নিতে পারিনি।
We have shared it in our Facebook group. This
সরি
sheet,
স্যার, আমি প্রবলি আমি খেয়াল করি নাই স্যার।
Okay,
আমার ওই শীট গুলো আবার লাগবে স্যার, দেন আমি স্যার আবার কালকে থেকে স্যার ইয়া করতে পারবো স্যার।
স্যার
okay.
এই কোশ্চেন গুলা কি আগে দেওয়া ছিল গত ক্লাসে?
Yes, we have shared it in our Facebook group. You'll check here viva speaking day. Okay, you will see the viva speaking day. Okay, I have shared day 01, 02, 03, 04. Probably 4 days I have shared. Up to 5 probably. Okay, you'll go through there and you'll just read from there. In Facebook group 05 spoken English online course, all these PDF files are here. Just you will go through this and prepare yourself.
Okay, sir.
Okay, well, now Pinky Rani Mojumdar, ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay,
But I have not prepared about some administrative question. I just prepared myself for liberation war question. But you can ask me any question, sir.
Okay,
I will be very prepared.
start your video on. Then at first tell me relationship between your subject and your first choice.
Okay, sir. Sir, Assalamu alaikum. Sir, actually, my subject is botany and my first choice is BCS Foreign Affairs. Here, I would like to say, actually, there is no direct relation with my subject and with my first choice. But while studying this subject, I tried to cultivate some good qualities in my personality, like communication skill, patience, as well as teamwork and leadership, honesty and integrity, as well as decision-making power and problem solving power. I think all these things will help me to be a functional diplomat near future. And in case of indirect relation, as my subject was botany, so I have to go through on several topics of botany like ecology, environmental problems, as well as biodiversity and agronomy, horticulture, and so on. So I think this knowledge will surely help me in near future for any kind of environmental negotiation in the international arena. Thank you, sir.
Nice. Okay. Well, question: what are the functions of Deputy Commissioner?
Okay, sir. The function of Deputy Commissioner is to coordinate with his area, like on the others Upojela and Yono, and as well as he maintain the whole law and enforcement order of his area, sir.
Can a Deputy Commissioner exercise judicial power?
Sir, they at present they did not exercise any kind of judicial power. But before the 2007, they exercise judicial power.
Judicial power. Okay. Next question. Question to Pinky Rani Mojumdar. You all will participate in asking questions. Questions about today's topic and question about liberation where.
What is basic democracy?
Okay. Actually, I don't know this question, answer of this question. Sorry.
Who introduced this system?
It's Ayub Khan.
Ayub Khan introduced this system.
Yes, sir.
Haven't you heard anything about this?
Yes, sir. I heard about anything, but it's not clear, sir. The idea is not actually clear to me. That's why I'm just.
Okay. Can anyone explain her these things?
Yes, sir. I can share something. Here in basic democracy, a certain numbers of political members were being selected or nominated from both sides of the then Pakistan. Then they took part in the election process of the member of the parliaments, probably.
Okay, sir, can I add something? I just remembered.
Okay.
In the sir union level, they selected some basic democrats who just elected next president in this basic democratic system, sir. Mainly,
Yes,
sir.
yes. That means all people did not have voting rights.
No, sir.
Only some people had voting rights. That means some delegates were there, and delegates selected the
And
representatives.
delegates, delegates are maybe it's 80,000 delegates were from East Pakistan and West Pakistan. East Pakistan have 40,000 delegates, and West Pakistan have 40,000 delegates. And those delegates will be selected president and after the election.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yes. Okay. Next question.
What is indemnity ordinance?
Indemnity ordinance.
Yeah, I did not actually prepared for this actually.
I'm not prepared today.
You
I'm
can,
not,
you
okay.
can ask me in liberation based
Yes,
question.
yes,
please.
yes. Up to liberation where? Not
Yes.
after liberation where?
Not after liberation.
Say you are an admin cadre and you are posted in a remote area where there is not any good school to educate your children. What will you do in such a situation?
Sir, well, actually, it's I know that when I will be admin cadre, I know that my posting will be remote area. Its possibility is actually 90 to 100%. There is nothing to do. So I accept this, and I will determine that which school or government school will be near to my office. I will admit my children that school, and I will guideline them in my home. I will teach them. I will as well as I will suggest them to how to adapt with that environment, sir.
Well, do you think you will have? Do you think you have to deal with some pressure group while working? Who are they?
Yes, sir. I think in every sector of the work, anyone will have to deal with some pressure group while working. Like there are they are political person, or they may be any kind of socialist person. They may
Pressure
be
group, yes, it may be a ruling party,
ruling
opposition
party,
party, civil
as well.
society,
Civil society. Yes,
then labor group,
Labor
working
group.
union.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then teachers association, and a lot of associations will be there.
Yes, sir,
Business organization, business associations.
yes,
Okay,
sir.
these will be the pressure group. It will be difficult for you as a young officer to tackle all the challenges.
Sir, I think it as a new officer, it could be difficult for me, but I have to handle this, and with patience, all kind of hurdles I will take a look. I will take a lead.
As a you can say as a newly recruited officer, when you will have to work as resilient, you don't have to face this tackle all the challenges. You will have to face some challenges because
Yes,
in Upajala level, UNO will handle all these issues. Okay, when you will be UNO, you will be still young. You will have to take these challenges. You will have to take this pressure, and you will have to take all this, tackle all the challenges. Well, next question. At times we hear the news of corruption in various departments of the government. What will you do to make your office corruption free?
Okay, sir. At first, I will make a conversation. I will make a meeting with my officers in whole office. Then I will suggest, and then I will advise, and then I will discuss with them. Then what is the what actually corruption is, how much bad effect in our society as well as in our economic condition in our country. And then I will highly recommended that you in my office there is no corruption will be held, And if anyone will do such a heinous thing, then I will be punished them, and it will I will give a very much punishment to them, sir.
Well, do you think your subordinates will hear you?
Sir, subordinate, if he will be not a corrupted person, I think he will be hear me.
Okay, if he is not a corrupted person, then you don't need to take an action because he is honest. But definitely you'll find some people who are corrupt in some way or other. In that
Yes.
case, do you think it is very difficult to maintain chain of command, because some of them may have jack with your superior authority, some of them may have jack with ruling political parties, some of them may have jack with other influential group of societies, so they may pressurize you. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It is a tough thing, and I have to tackle all these things with very heedfully and with very technically, sir.
Technically. Okay, last two questions to Pinkirani Mojumdar from you. Shafiq may ask one question. And
Okay, sir.
yeah.
What is the difference between cabinet secretary and principal secretary?
It's a cabinet. Actually, you can ask me question from Liberation War. I did prepared for this session. I have not ready for this. Can you ask me some question from Liberation War?
Okay. Then tell us about Agartala conspiracy case.
Well, it's a big and one of the most important case in our movement, in our liberation movement. It was also the first step of liberation movement, it can be called. And during 3 January 1968, the Agartala conspiracy case was filed. After that, 18 January in 1968, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was arrested, and he was put into the jail, Kurmitola, former Kurmitola cantonment, and after that, 19 January, he was 19 January 1968. The trial was just started, and they are just on this conspiracy. West Pakistan said that Bangabandhu and his others, Bangabandhu and others have make a conspire on Agartala, that they are trying to separate the East Pakistan from West Pakistan. Actually, this is the main thing of Agartala conspiracy. But when people know that, just know that West Pakistan will be hung all our political leaders, then that time they start a movement, and which just turn into a 1969 movement. And after that, 22 February in 1969, due to the movement of our peoples, and they withdraw the Agartala conspiracy case, and they released our leader Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and others. And after finally, we just get back our leaders in our soil. Thank you.
Do you think the case was real?
Yeah, I think this is real, because it's they try to make a armed revolution to make the country independence. I think it's but in this conspiracy, Bangabandhu's relation, what is the exact relation of Bangabandhu, it was not actually clear, but the conspiracy was correct, because
is there any reference?
What?
Is there any reference?
Okay. There is a reference of Sotto Mamla Agartala by Muhammad Shaukat Ali, who is
right. You're right.
He is also a convict of this case.
Yeah, right. You're right. Nice
Okay.
presentation.
Thank you, Pinky Rani Majumdar. Now we are going to Shoman. Shoman, ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, keep your video on, then start speaking. What's the difference relationship between your subject and your first choice?
Sir, I don't want to my video on.
Okay, start speaking.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir, my first choice is BCS administration, and I have completed my graduation from fisheries department. So, relation of my subject and my first choice. Now I tell this. There is no direct relation between my subject and my first choice. But we know that our country is a riverine country. And there are many rivers, lakes, floodplains, ponds, our bower and bills are situated in our country. Already government has taken many initiative and make some policies for the management of those resources. If I will be a BCS administration cadre, I will be a part to implement those initiative and policies, so that I think I will give a proper support to implement those policies. And if government will take initiative to create policies in our fisheries and other aquatic resource sector and water management sector, water resource management sector in the near future, I think I will make a footprint to initiate or create policies in those sector.
Okay. Well, question to Shuman. Okay, Sibbir, Pinky Rani Majumdar. Okay, and Anisur, start asking questions to it.
Brother, difference between cabinet secretary and principal secretary.
Okay. Cabinet secretary is the secretary of all the secretary. Cabinet secretary is the secretary of all the secretary, and the principal secretary is the secretary of prime minister.
Sir, I would like to add something.
Yes,
here.
yes.
What I know is principal secretary is the senior most secretary of the Sachivalaya and
Secretariat.
secretariat.
No, sir.
No,
Principal secretary is the
Prime Minister's secretariat.
Prime Minister secretary is the principal secretary, but
yeah,
cabinet secretary is the secretary of all the secretary.
Yes. Cabinet secretary will be senior to the principal secretary, and cabinet secretary will get protocol first, then the principal secretary. Probably these two differences I have learned.
Another issue is that means principal secretary here say manages all the things of prime minister's office. Okay,
yeah, right.
And these are the things, and cabinet secretary manages things between among the departments, among the ministries, all other ministries except prime minister's office. So in the he's senior most definitely, but he is the secretary of all the secretaries in the sense. Okay, yeah, because his rank is probably he's the what rank secretary, but he's number one in the secretariat. Okay, he coordinates activities of different ministries, and he works as spokespersons of the decision that is held or that is taken in ministries. Okay, but principal secretary does not do the things. Well, principal secretary has another function probably to coordinate activities among prime minister's office and different forces, say special security forces with military forces as well. Okay, he has responsibilities towards that things. The prime minister's office and different ministries, special security forces, then defense force. Okay, he also deal with these things. Well, next question to him.
Sir, cabinet secretary also the advisor of prime minister to make policies.
Yes, advisor. He's also advisor. Yeah, this
He's
is
also
true. Yeah. Next. Question. Question to Shuman. Rachana, you may ask questions. Rachana, question to Shuman.
Sir,
Yeah.
I think
From liberation where?
Yes, Liberation War and Principal Secretary, Cabinet Secretary, DC.
Okay. What are the activities of UNO? Why?
sorry, sir, I
Not even
didn't
Liberation
take
War.
any preparation.
Liberation War related questions.
Bhaiya, can you explain Mujib battery?
Yeah, Mujib battery.
Yes.
Mujib battery. Sorry, I don't remember in this time.
Okay, Pinky, help him.
Fast artillery force. Fast
Okay,
artillery force
sir,
made by
Mujib
army.
battery was the first artillery force of Bangladesh Army, and which was formed in 22 July in 1971. And this Mujib battery is work under the sector number 2 under the sector commander of Major Khaled Musharraf. And they fought against several war like Shaldanudi war as well as Akhawara war and maybe this one is Koshba war, sir.
Good, nice. Good. Next question. This way we will have to learn, okay? If anybody
Yes, sir.
knows, you'll share, and all the guys will come to know the same.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Shumal brother.
Okay, Ji.
Yes. Say something about 3rd November.
3rd November, we know that it is sorry sir, jail hota এটা ইংরেজি কি
Yeah,
হবে স্যার?
day.
Jail killing day.
Jail killing day, and
Prison, jail বলবো
Jail.
না prison.
Jail killing day.
yeah, jail killing
Jail
day,
killing day.
and the 4 leaders are died on
4
this day,
leaders were killed.
or killed on this day. They are Soed Nazrul Islam, Mr. Soed Nazrul Islam, Mr. Tajuddin Ahmed, Mr. AHM Kamaruzzaman, and Mr. Mansur Ali, Captain Mansur Ali, Captain Mansur Ali, and they were very close to the father of the nation, of our father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. In 1975, on 3rd November, they were killed by the army force, or by the army force.
Okay. Do you have an idea about?
By the government of Khondakar Mustak. Sorry, by the
Okay.
government.
Do you have an idea about Tin Netar Majar?
Yes, sir.
Majar
Yes,
of
sir.
leader?
I have some idea about
Yeah.
3 leaders Majar.
Yeah.
It is situated in near the Shohid Shohrardi Uddan,
Done.
near the Shohid Shohrardi Uddan, and the 3 leaders are Shere Bangla Eke Fazlul Haq, Hussein Shohid Shohrardi, and Khaja Najimuddin.
Yeah, right.
Well,
and-
Khaja Najimuddin. Who was Khaja Najimuddin?
Khaja Najimuddin was the leader of Muslim League, and he was also the Prime Minister of East Bengal.
Prime Minister East Bengal. Well,
he was also the Prime Minister of Pakistan in once time.
Prime Minister of Pakistan.
In our sir, during our
Language
language movement, he was the Prime Minister of Pakistan.
Prime Minister. Okay. And did he act for Bangladesh or acted for
No.
Pakistan?
Sir, yes, sir. Sometimes he wanted to act for Bangladesh, but he didn't. Because of the pressure of Pakistani ruler.
So why his mother was there with Sher Bangla Ke Fazlul Haq? Or
Sir, when he was died,
When he died,
he died, in our we are not independent. We are the Pakistan. Pakistan government were still
Ruled.
ruled. Yes, sir. Pakistan government was still ruled, so that his
No, my question is Shere Bangla ke Fazlul Haq was there, and
Yeah.
another leader, Hossein Shordi.
Yes.
yes, sir.
Hossein Shordi
Yes.
is lying there. Shere Bangla ke Fazlul Haq is lying there. Okay, they are Bangladeshi nationalist leaders. They led Bangladesh. They struggled for Bangladesh. They did a lot of things. But what did Khaja Nazimuddin did for Bangladesh?
Sir, Khaja Nazimuddin taken some steps to implement the national language, our Bengali language as a national language. He had taken some step
When?
in that time,
Which
in
time?
1948.
Are you sure that he wanted to take some steps?
Yes, sir. He was signed in the treaty.
Signed.
The
Okay, can anyone
Sir,
explain why Khaja Nazimuddin's grave is here with 3 leaders? Yeah.
he took part in a decision, but he didn't do
Implement.
anything about our language movement. Just he took an discussion with the student leader.
So my question, why Khaja Nazimuddin
Sir,
Mazar is there
actually-
with other 2
actually, sir,
important leaders?
Sir, actually, when Khaja Nazimuddin was died, that time
When
it's
Khaja Nazimuddin died?
that time, sir, it's not East Pakistan or West Pakistan leaders talking about that. It's Pakistan leaders. They
sir,
are
I already
actually
said that.
Pakistan leaders,
I
sir.
already said that, sir. I
That's
already
why,
said
sir,
that.
Khaja Nazimuddin was
Well,
here.
Khaja Nazimuddin, when did Khaja Nazimuddin die?
I can't exactly, sir, remember.
I don't know, sir.
Okay, and he served as East chief
Sir,
minister. He was also chief minister, right?
স্যার ওই যে স্টুডেন্টদের
Yes, sir.
সাথে যখন স্যার একটা চুক্তি হয় যে বাংলা ভাষার পক্ষে 8টি চুক্তি ছিল স্যার, 8টি শর্ত খাজা নাজিমুদ্দিন স্যার তখন মেনে নিয়েছিল স্যার, যে সে এটা হলে করবে, প্রধানমন্ত্রী হলে করবে স্যার। কিন্তু পরে সে প্রধানমন্ত্রী হওয়ার পরও স্যার এটা করেনি, এটা তার
করেনি,
ব্যর্থতা
হ্যাঁ,
ছিল।
শুধু আলোচনায় অংশ
কিন্তু
নিয়েছিলেন, কিন্তু উনি
না স্যার,
ওইগুলা কিছুই
কিন্তু
করেন।
চুক্তিতে সে সিগনেচারও করেছিল স্যার, ওই 8টা দাবিতে সে মেনেও নিয়েছিল স্যার।
Probably this was not the reason.
What,
Sorry, sir.
And what
Sir,
what
sir,
will be the
what-
reason, sir?
Sir, what
Khaja
is the reason,
Nazimuddin,
sir?
Khaja Nazimuddin মারা গেছেন কোন সনে? 62 এর কাছাকাছি বোধহয়, সম্ভবত, আমি শিওর না। আর তিনি মুখ্যমন্ত্রী ছিলেন কোন সাল পর্যন্ত, বা প্রধানমন্ত্রী সার্ভ করেছেন কত সাল পর্যন্ত?
স্যার ওনার সম্পর্কে আসলে আমরা এত বেশি কিছু পড়িনি কখনো।
স্যার
56
মিনিট সময় দেন স্যার, আমি
হ্যাঁ,
দেখছি।
বলেন 1956 এর পরে কি উনি প্রধানমন্ত্রী ছিলেন? না, 57 এ তো খাজা নাজিমুদ্দিনকে সরিয়ে দিয়ে কে আসলো বলেন তো? 56 না 7 এ? আচ্ছা
স্যার,
yes,
he served as the second Governor General of Pakistan from 1948 to 1951 and as second Prime Minister of Pakistan from 1951 to 1953, and he died on October 22, 1964.
1964.
And
Is it time
Sohrawardy died
wait,
1960. Yes, sir.
1951 to 53. এই যে 1951 থেকে 53 এই পর্যন্ত তিনি সার্ভ করেছেন, তাই না? 48 থেকে আমরা 53 যদি ধরি, এই দীর্ঘ
Yes,
সময়
sir.
তিনি পাকিস্তানকে সার্ভ করেছেন, বাংলাদেশকে সার্ভ করেননি ওই অর্থে। মারা গেছেন কত? 64 সালে। মাঝখানে কত
64
বছর?
সালে
11 years।
11 বছর।
এই 11 বছর তিনি কাজ করেছেন বাংলাদেশের মুক্তিযুদ্ধের পক্ষে। বিশেষ করে শেষের দিকে শিক্ষা আন্দোলন থেকে শুরু করে 60-র দশকে তার যে অবদান, এটা ভালো করে পড়বেন, খাজা নাজিমুদ্দিন কি করেছেন ওটা ভালো করে, এবং এই কারণেই তাকে বাংলাদেশি জাতীয়তাবাদী নেতা হিসেবে শেরে বাংলাকে ফজলুল হক, হোসেন শহীদ সোহরাওয়ার্দীর সাথে একই সাথে রাখা হয়েছে। তার এই রুলটার জন্য না, অর্থাৎ 1948 থেকে 1953 পর্যন্ত রুলের জন্য না, তার পরের যে রুলটা, যে শেষের দিকে তিনি যে রুলটা প্লে করেছেন, সেটি ছিল সত্যিকার অর্থে বাঙালি জাতীয়তাবাদ, বাংলাদেশের মুক্তিযুদ্ধ, বাংলাদেশের ভাষা, বাংলা ভাষা ইত্যাদির জন্য তিনি নিবেদিত প্রাণ হিসাবে কাজ করে গেছেন। ওই সময়টা ওইটার জন্যই মূলত তাকে এখানে রাখা হয়েছে। ওটা একটু ভালো করে পড়ে নেবেন আপনারা। হ্যাঁ, ওকে।
স্যার উনি কি
Thank you.
মারা গিয়েছিলেন পূর্ব পাকিস্তানে?
মারা গিয়েছেন কোথায় সেটা জানি না, কিন্তু 64-এ মারা গেছে। তার শেষের জীবনটা তিনি বাংলাদেশের স্বাধীনতা সংগ্রাম, বাংলাদেশের সবকিছুর জন্য কাজ করেছেন, নিবেদিত
স্যার
প্রাণ
পক্ষে
ছিলেন।
ছিলেন।
হ্যাঁ,
পক্ষে
পক্ষে
ছিলেন।
তিনি।
ভালো একটা জিনিস জানলাম স্যার।
হ্যাঁ,
স্যার
তার
ভালো
শেষ
হয়েছে স্যার।
জীবনটা এই
এটা জেনে
সময়টার
ভালো
জন্য না,
হয়েছে।
হবে, স্যার।
1953 পর্যন্ত না, তারপরের রুলটার জন্য তাকে তিন নেতার সাথে রাখা হয়েছে।
স্যার এতদিন ভাবতাম যে পূর্ব পাকিস্তানে মারা গিয়েছেন, নিয়ে যাওয়ার সমস্যা ছিল, এখানে কবর দিয়ে দিছে।
না না না, তাহলে তো অন্য
স্যার,
জায়গায় দিল, তিন নেতার সাথে তো হবে না, দুই নেতা।
স্যার এত
হ্যাঁ
স্যার এতদিন আমি
তিনি
যেটা জানতাম সেটা হচ্ছে যে
তিনি হচ্ছেন
পাকিস্তানি।
স্যার ঢাকার নবাব পরিবারের সদস্য ছিলেন।
হ্যাঁ, মানে শেরে বাংলা একে ফজলুল হকের মতো নেতার সাথে তার কেন মাজার হবে? দিস দ্য কোশ্চেন, তাই না? তার অবদান
স্যার
কোথায়?
স্যার এতদিন জানতাম স্যার ওই যে পাকিস্তান পিরিয়ডে কবরগুলো দেওয়া হয়েছে, এই জন্য ওনারা
না,
রাখছে।
ওইটা হলো
এটা
আপনার হলো এই
বাংলাদেশের।
পরের রুলটা পড়ো, 53 থেকে 64 মৃত্যুর আগে তিনি কি করেছেন, তিনি কোন কোন এজিটেশনের সাথে ছিলেন, ওইটা বলবেন। হ্যাঁ, ওইটার জন্য মূলত তাকে এখানে রাখা হয়েছে।
So
Well,
Bengali leaders were agreed in that time.
yes, because he was fully devoted for Bangladesh now, then the end period of his time. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
That was the issue. That's why everybody understood that he really wanted these things. He really wanted our liberation from his from the core of his mind. Okay, a notable or that means radical change was in his mind. Okay, after he served as Pakistani Prime Minister or Chief Minister of the then East Bengal.
Sir, I think, sir, now I want to leave this session because, sir, the World Cup is
Okay.
now playing. Brazil playing in the
Can I
cup.
ask another question, sir?
Yes.
Sir, you write in Liberation War question that in the surrender program on 16 December, a lady was present. Who was she?
মিসেস অরোরা, মিসেস অরোরা।
Mrs. Bhranti Arora.
Okay, thank you
Okay.
so much.
Okay, well, good. Okay, nice. Now, who is left?
Yes, Bhranti Arora.
Sabbir, are you ready?
না স্যার, আমি তো বললাম স্যার আমি
You're
পড়তে
not
পারিনি, আমার
ready. Okay. Well, Anisur
Sir,
Rahman, yeah.
কাইন্ডলি যদি আজকে যদি সময় পান স্যার, শীট গুলা যদি আরেকবার কাইন্ডলি আমাকে মেইল করেন, আমি মেসেঞ্জারে আমার মেইল আইডিটা দিয়ে দিব আজকে বা কালকে মধ্যে।
আচ্ছা, মেসেঞ্জার মেইল আইডি দিয়ে রাখেন। ওকে
স্যার শীটগুলো কি সবাইকে মেইল করা হয়েছে?
মেইল কাউকেই করি নাই, গ্রুপে দিচ্ছিলাম আর কি। তাহলে
আচ্ছা,
আপনারা এক কাজ করবেন, তাহলে আপনারা আমার মেসেঞ্জারের সাথে আছেন সবাই? আপনারা
জি স্যার।
মেসেঞ্জারে সবাই আছেন না? আচ্ছা, তাহলে মেসেঞ্জার গ্রুপে সবার ইমেলটা দিয়ে রাখেন। আপনাদেরকে যারা বিসিএস এর আছেন সবগুলো একবারে মেইল করে দিব। হ্যাঁ, তাহলে আপনারা আমাকে কোথায় মেসেজ করবেন? পাথওয়ে টিউটোরিয়ালে করলেও হবে, পাথওয়ে টিউটোরিয়ালেও যদি দেন সেটাও হয়। তাহলে পাথওয়ে টিউটোরিয়ালের সাথে সবাই আছেন, ওইখানে ইনবক্স করেন। তাহলে পাথওয়ে টিউটোরিয়াল ইনবক্স করবেন।
ওকে,
পাথওয়ে টিউটোরিয়াল এখানে ইনবক্স করেন। কালকে আমরা সবগুলা মেইল দিয়ে দেবো আপনাদের। এখানে সবাইকে আমরা বিশেষ করে 15-16টা আছে, সবগুলো দিলে আপনারা পরে এগুলা প্রিন্ট করে নিতে পারবেন। শেষের দিকে কিছু আনসারও আছে, প্রথম দিকের আনসারগুলো দেইনি, কিন্তু পরে কিন্তু অনেকগুলো কোশ্চেনের আনসার দেওয়া আছে। হ্যাঁ, ওই কোশ্চেনের আনসারগুলো আমরা পড়বো। উইল আনসার দিস কোশ্চেনস। ওয়েল, আনিসুর রহমান, আর ইউ রেডি?
স্যার তাহলে আমি একটু আপনাকে মেসেজ দিয়ে দিব না স্যার?
হ্যাঁ, সবাই ইনবক্স করে নিন। হ্যাঁ,
ওকে,
পাথওয়ে টিউটোরিয়াল ইনবক্স করলেই হবে। হ্যাঁ, আনিসুর রহমান, আর ইউ ready? No, he's not. Well, so fine, you have presented nice. So this will be the end of our today's session. Inshallah, we'll start tomorrow. Thank you all.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম স্যার।
Thank you, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Topic, next topic, wait, topic, day 5, right? I'm showing you
Yes,
that
sir.
topic, just 1 minute. It will be just 1 minute. Sports outline, BCS viva speaking, day 5. What will be the topic? Just have a look once. Day 5, 5 important personalities of your hometown, district, and their contribution to the nation. Asking questions from budget for the fiscal year 2022-23. Can I say 21-22? It will be 22-23. গতবারটা ছিল। তাহলে বাজেট asking questions from the budget for the fiscal year 2022 and 2023. Okay. 5 important personalities from your hometown as well as questions from Liberation War. You may ask questions from Liberation War as well. এটা থাকবে, চলবে। Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you.